There is growing outrage today over the death of an inmate in a New York State prison who was brutally beaten by more than a dozen correction officers. Detainee advocates are concerned it's part of a larger culture of violence within the state's correctional system. Laura Barone Lopez has our look and a warning to our viewers. The video, which we will show only in part, is very disturbing.
Body cam footage shows Robert Brooks repeatedly kicked, punched, and choked after arriving at the Marcy Correctional Facility on December 9th. Brooks had been serving a 12-year sentence for an assault in 2017. It is unclear why he was transferred to the Central New York prison. At one point, one officer yanks him by the neck and drops his semi-conscious body on an examination table. The beating lasted roughly 20 minutes. Brooks died the following morning. In a statement, an attorney for the Brooks family said, Mr. Brooks was fatally, violently beaten by a group of officers whose job was to keep him safe. He deserved to live. New York Governor Kathy Hochul has requested the termination of 13 guards and one nurse implicated in the assault. After visiting the facility where Brooks was beaten, Governor Hochul released a statement yesterday, saying in part, "The system failed Mr. Brooks, and I will not be satisfied until there has been significant culture change." In the aftermath of Brooks's death, community leaders and activists are calling for justice and reform.
Just because individuals are incarcerated doesn't mean that they give up their rights to be human beings.
A 2023 investigation by the Marshall Project in the New York Times found that from 2010 to 2022, New York's Department of Corrections filed 5,642 disciplinary cases against prison staff, but only succeeded in firing 28 officers. 3 of the guards involved in the assault against Brooks were previously accused of beating inmates in a similar manner. As of today, none of the 14 employees implicated have been charged with wrongdoing. But New York State Attorney General Letitia James promised a full investigation.
Because I have a responsibility and duty to provide the Brooks family, their loved ones, and all New Yorkers with transparency and accountability.
Authorities have not released an official cause of death for Brooks, but according to court documents, the medical examiner's preliminary findings show, quote, concern for asphyxia due to compression of the neck. Robert Brooks was 43 years old. For the PBS NewsHour, I'm Laura Barone Lopez.
I think I didn't seen enough. I know I didn't heard enough. What we gonna do in this time? I mean, it saddens me. But sometimes we just have to stand still and know that this ain't the life that we supposed to lead. All those shiny things don't mean nothing if you don't have your civil rights, human rights, civil rights. Only rest they say, the right to remain silent. But can I speak about this? Can I talk about this? Can I let it be known? I'm a black man in a state with opportunity to be free in an opportunity. Yes, babe. America, America. Here we go again, repeat of history, over and over again. Ooh. I'm tired of being trapped in trafficking. You worry about human trafficking. They want to stop beating on us. What the hell did we do? Woo, color. You afraid of us, too. We got nothing but the slavery. Here we go again. There they go again. Here we go again. Back to history. Repeating itself in the trap. Yo, let's carry these testimonies, man. This police brutality and this crime ever stop? Lord, please help us in our time of need. Here we go again. We just trapped in this world. You know, Your Honor, I was just trying to get home. In the trap. How was the day, honey? In the trap. Woo, woo, woo. In the trap. I mean, really, all I did today, chop up on things. I look like up in no good, coming from the hood. Get the world justice indeed. Smoking, drinking weed. They being where they shouldn't be. Pass potatoes, leaves, and steak. Well, I be eating ramen noodles. And they hate, and they hate. Who that rapper? Who that trapper? That's the one right there. KOD Testimonies. Woo, woo, woo. I'm in the streets for life. Leave us alone, Mr. Officer.